Hey everyone, it's Ed Graney and Michael Gehlken here at Raiders headquarters in Alameda. A mandatory 3-day minicamp began today, will end on Thursday, and then it's the break time before training camp begins in Napa in late July. Michael, take us through these 3-day mandatories. What do teams look for? I assume not getting anyone hurt, but what else do they do?
I think it's a progression of what the team has done for really a couple months of their offseason workout program. Steadily, they do more, and now here in minicamp, you see them do more but faster. The 2-minute offense, 2-minute defense is something that the Raiders implemented, and we saw at practice today where it's one thing to try to get off the field defensively on a 4th down or to run a play offensively on 1st or 2nd down, but when time is clicking and you got to hurry up to the line, all of a sudden it's much more high pressure. And so for these coaches, they want to see how their players who have learned so much over the past couple months, especially these young players, how do they execute their assignments when the pressure's on?
Derek Carr, Khalil Mack, Amari Cooper, all the big names here and working. But give us a few names that you've seen that people might not know just yet a lot about, but who could make an impact in the coming season.
I don't want to say Amari Cooper because, like you said, he's a big name and everyone knows about him, but he's probably been the most impressive player, just as somebody who had a slow finish to last season. Maybe it was because of injury, whatever it was. He's healthy. Derek Carr says he's never seen him like this. He just has a dog about him, he said. So I think that's one guy. But to go a little bit more deeper, Mario Edwards. He had an impressive rookie season a couple years ago. Only played a few games last season because of an August hip injury, but he looks like he could be a difference for this defensive line that is pretty banged up right now. Think of how good Khalil Mack was last season as an edge rusher. If you have an interior presence, I mean, that makes edge rushers like Mack and Bruce Irvin that much more dangerous.
Finally, we're about 5 miles from Oracle Arena, where last night the Warriors won their 2nd NBA title in 3 years. Michael asked Jack Del Rio, Derek Carr, and others today how watching last night, watching them win that championship, inspires the Raiders before they move to Las Vegas to perhaps bring Oakland another Super Bowl title. What did you get from their answers?
I think anytime you see not just a team win a championship, I think as a coach, as a player, that excites you, but when you see it happen in your own city, that adds a little something to it. For example, Jack Del Rio, he was at the game. Some friends, he invited him to the game, so he was there for it. And to see the city be galvanized by it, and there's going to be a parade in Oakland on Thursday. Jack Del Rio says he won't be there because they have work to do here in Alameda, but still, it just reminds the guys here what they're playing for. And yes, they want a Super Bowl, they want one every year, and they sure would love one in Vegas when the team eventually moves there, but I think it does mean something for these guys to get one in Oakland before they do take off.
So that's it. Day 1 of the 3-day mandatory minicamp in the books here in Alameda. For all our coverage, our stories, pictures, videos from Michael and myself, Heidi and Chase, reviewjournal.com. We'll have the whole thing covered all week, headed towards late July when the Raiders do this for real at training camp in Napa. For now, it's Ed and Michael in Alameda.